If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
John Snell.
And I'm Meg Gatto. Police released photos of two men they say are connected to a fatal shooting at a Hammond gas station.
As Lauren McCoy reports, police call the shooting a case of mistaken identity.
Hammond police identified the men as 26-year-old Jarvis Steptoe and 21-year-old Reginald Steptoe. So they say that both men are from the Hammond area.
Hammond police identified the vehicle they say was used in a shooting that killed an innocent woman. A gas station surveillance camera captured the gunfire. Investigators believe finding the victim or the vehicle could help them find the suspect. A 2008 white Honda Civic is what they're looking for. Mississippi license plate PJY050. Police say the vehicle was carjacked in Mississippi just inside the state line north of Kentwood. The family in Hammond is devastated after the loss of an innocent mother shot to death yesterday.
Gabby Killett spoke with the victim's sister, who says she hopes police arrest the suspects quickly.
50-year-old Patricia Shepard just needed a ride home.
She didn't have her own car, so she got rides from co-workers, and that night she was riding with a co-worker.
Hammond police say the two stopped at a gas station on the way. It was then that authorities say at least two gunmen with AR-style weapons shot 70 to 80 shots into their car, which sat at the gas pump with Shepard inside, killing her.
It don't feel real. I just don't understand. I just feel like those guys had to be possessed with something. I feel like it's demonic. I don't know. I just don't understand it.
Police say it was a case of mistaken identity and that the suspects were targeting someone who'd gotten out of the car before it reached the gas station, stalking the car from where Shepard worked.
This is not just a random act of violence. This is an absolute target going after what they thought a specific person in the vehicle.
Shepard's sister, Annette Smith, calls in police to keep her family updated, saying she found out the details of her sister's killing from a press conference. She said she hopes police arrest the suspects quickly.
The longer they're on the streets, somebody else gonna get hurt. Because obviously they didn't get their target. So I'm praying for the person that they were after, that nothing happens to them.
Smith described Shepard as a reserved person who loved her family, the Bible, and giving to charity.
She got a Bible that you could tell she used it. It's worn, the cover of the outside cover is missing. She was in her Bible and she prayed all the time.
From here, Smith says she's relying on family in her grief.
We just gonna be there for each other whenever somebody is weak, and we just try to give them strength. I don't know. This is hard.
Police ask anyone out there who knows the whereabouts of Jarvis and Reginald Steptoe to give them a call or call Crime Stoppers to stay anonymous. John.
Now, before I get into this demonstration, allow me to say Happy Father's Day, Happy Stepfather's Day, Happy Brother's Day, Uncle's Day to all the men that step up and get into the children's lives and guide them the right way. And the brothers that take care of their children, no matter what's going on. I'm talking about if they poor, broken, starving, they still make a way to get to their children. Man, we gotta salute you, brothers, man. And I just want to say, for myself and the hood educated residents, Happy Father's Day. Now let's get to the demonstration. I need everybody to understand one thing. What happened to Miss Patricia can happen to you. What happened to Miss Patricia can happen to your mother, your grandmother, your wife, your sister, your cousin, your girlfriend. Listen, it can happen to you. And the reason why none of us are exempt for what happened to Miss Patricia is because we got fool-ass gangbangers running around in our cities throughout the United States of America. I'm talking about we got young guys, right, that are running around the streets with assault rifles, fully automatic handguns shooting indiscriminately at they supposed to be ops. Look, let me tell you something. These young brothers now that's running around here doing all this gang banging and stuff like that, these guys don't have no remorse whatsoever. They don't have no care, no thought into what they are doing. And being that they are this careless, right? And being that they are terrorizing the community, why do we protect them? Why? I mean, like, let's be 100. Because here it is, these boys done killed this 50-year-old innocent woman who was minding her business, stayed in her Bible, stayed prayed up, did everything that she was supposed to do, still working a job at 50. Lost her life because these young fools running around here trying to kill somebody and mistaking her for the person that they trying to kill. Why do we protect them? Because these boys ain't been caught yet. These boys right here is still running around. What's the boy named? Jarvis Steptoe and Reginald Steptoe. These boys is still running around, ready to kill, destroy, and cause chaos in the community. And just for the life of me, like, why do we protect dirt bums like that when they do stuff like this? See, listen, understand something, y'all. The street codes don't give a damn about civilians. They don't give a damn about tax-paying citizens. They will kill you and say, oops, all right, okay, that was the wrong one. Next time we'll make sure we get the right guy. You see? So if they don't care about your life, if they don't care about all the trauma that they bring to you and your family, why do we care about them? Why they ain't in jail facing a jury? Why they ain't in jail being charged with the first-degree murder of Miss Patricia? Why ain't nobody gave the directions? Hey, there they go. They over there. That's them boys right there. Why? Because somebody is hiding them. Somebody know exactly where they at right now. But they ain't giving them up. Because something in their mind, they believe that they got to stick to the street code. Listen, let me tell you something. For those of you who believe you got to stick to the street code, you can be a victim as well. The same way Miss Patricia got killed and got mistaken to be one of their ops, that can happen to you. Yeah. Somebody trying to kill them can mistake you for one of their ops. Come on now. Listen, we gotta make our communities a place like a safe haven, to the point where when these criminals and these drug dealers and these gang bangers and stuff like that, till they understand that, hey, look, we can't do that over here. They calling the police if we go over here shooting, if we go over here with a gun, if we go over here selling our dope, if we go over here raising hell. They calling the police. We going to jail. We can't do that over here. You see what I'm saying? That's how the community is supposed to be. If you love the community and if you love your life. Because you got to understand, listen, the same way they did this sister, they will do you the same way and won't think twice about it. While we sit back and we think that, hey, yeah, damn, that was that boy right there that killed that woman. Surely, that's both of them. Man, stay out there, man. That ain't your business, man. Stay out there. But then when it happened to somebody in your family, now all of a sudden you in front of a camera. Man, I just don't know what happened, man. You know, my son ain't did nothing to nobody and all that. Now you want justice. Now you crying. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't got to get there if you just protect the community. Listen, look, let me tell y'all something. Coming up in a gangbang lifestyle, I really didn't understand the trauma that I was causing to the community. It took me to go sit in the penitentiary for 20 goddamn years to understand what I was doing. You see? But now look at me. I had to go get sit down. I had to get slapped upside the head. You see what I'm saying? But now look, now I speak against it because I understand the trauma, the misery, the pain that it causes. And sometimes, look, I know a lot of people say, man, I can't put nobody in jail, man. I can't call the police and all that old type. Listen, sometimes people need to be in jail. Yeah, sometimes they do. Because if they don't go sit down, they're going to continue to be destructive in the community. They're not going to stop. Because reality is not going to hit them while they sitting in that pool of misery. While they just sitting out there smoking that good old Mountain Lion Kush, getting full of that oil. You see, they ain't comprehending what they doing. And so they're going to continue to do it until somebody put a stop to it. And if the community was to come together, and gangsters and drug dealers and everything, everybody that do stuff that goes against the law, understand that we can't do that over here, then we saving the community. All that, you want to take the law into your hands and not listen. Gangsters are not scared of you. They would die. They would have a shootout with you and rather die on the street. They don't care about that. But when they see that badge and that radio and that car with them sirens on it, man, cowards. Running, throwing their guns, throwing their drugs. Get real respectful all of a sudden. Yes, sir. No, sir. They don't even speak like that to their mama or their grandparents. But when the police get in their face, yes, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I'm sorry, sir. You see, they respect law enforcement. You got some fools out there that don't get me wrong. You got some out there that just too foolish. They too far gone. But the mass majority of gangsters, criminals, they respect law enforcement. Look, let me tell you how I know they respect law enforcement. Because see, the law, they can come take their guns, take their drugs, slap them up the side of the head, beat them, stomp them, spit on them, throw them in jail, take them away from their kids, their woman, judge, send them to the penitentiary, and they don't do nothing to them. They don't do nothing to them. The prosecutor that prosecute them, they don't do nothing to no prosecutors. The police that lock them up, they don't do nothing to them. The COs that, govern them while they in the county jail or prison, they don't do nothing to them. The judge that give them all that time, nothing. But you step on their shoe and see what happens. If you look at them crazy, see what happens. You see the difference? You see how they respect law enforcement? I know because I was one of them. Yeah, you speaking to somebody that know I was one of them. You see? So no, listen, let me tell you something. Look, all that trying to fight them and all that, it's not gonna work. These boys is gone up here. They missing something right here. They gotta be put down or they gotta be put away. That's the only two ways out of it. All that trying to negotiate with them and all that old type of stuff, they criminals. You see what I'm saying? They criminals. And I'm talking about the gangsters. I'm talking about the gang bangers, right? Because look, we gotta understand, y'all, and I know some of y'all don't understand this, but being that I come from that lifestyle, I understand. Look, all people that are in gangs are not gangbangers. They don't do no killings. They don't do no shootings. They don't do nothing. But you got a particular group that's in every gang, and those is the killers. Yeah, those is the shooters. You see what I'm saying? Them the ones I'm worried about. Them the ones right there that keep me up at night. Because I understand they don't give a damn. They don't care. And so for them to take this woman's life at 50 years old, minding her business, and they don't even have the courage to say, hey man, you know what, we did something wrong, bruh. We thought that was our ops, but we killed the woman, man. A good woman. a Christian woman, a 50-year-old woman, somebody's grandmother, somebody's mother, somebody's auntie, somebody's sister. We killed her for nothing. Let's man up and say, hey man, look, that was us. But instead, they run and the community protects them. Let me tell you something. If we continue down this path, we can't be mad at nobody but ourselves. Listen to what I'm telling you. Because the more that we continue down this path right here, the more emboldened you bolden those gangsters. They get courage because they understand, look, we can do what we want to do. We can kill, steal, rob, and destroy. And ain't nobody gonna tell on us. Ain't nobody gonna put us in jail. You see? So no, something gotta change. I'm talking about at an alarming rate. Something gotta change. Because the mass majority of us that live in the hood, we don't do that type of stuff. It's a small percentage that does that type of stuff. And we can easily eradicate them, get them out the way. But we got to stand together. We got to stand together. And we got to stop thinking like, hey man, that's Junebug's son right there. I can't do that to Junebug's son. Hey Junebug, well then get your son in order, bro, because your son running through here shooting everything that move. Your son done killed about 4 or 5 people already. You see? So yeah, Junebug, you better get him. Because if you don't, we're going to send him to the penitentiary. You see? That's the type of moves that we got to make. Look, I know it's hard for some of y'all because y'all got it in y'all. I understand that. Look, it's even hard for me to even be talking like this because I was so knee deep in that lifestyle. To be talking about calling the police? Man, listen, I done lived the mass majority of my life going against that thought process. But then I had to wake up. I had to realize, like, man, what is we doing? Man, look, these guys is killing some of our most prominent, you understand? Some of our most prominent members of society. This is an innocent woman. Had it been another gangster, hey, this is what gangsters do. They kill each other, even though I don't agree with it, but gangsters kill each other. They shoot, stab, beat. This is what they do. But this is an innocent woman. A woman. And the men in the community, this is a woman. Somebody that we need to be protecting. That's somebody's daughter. Yeah. Yeah, that's somebody's daughter right there. So for all you men that have daughters, for all you men that are raising young women, imagine what it'd be like if somebody killed your daughter like that, gunned her down, shot in the car 70 to 80 times. Yeah, you'll be ready to kill something. I know. But if you can just stop it right now, you ain't got to worry about killing nothing. If y'all know where them people at, man, quit playing. Quit playing. They don't deserve to be free. They don't deserve to be living amongst us. Because look, how in the hell, look y'all, I'm gonna show y'all a portion of the video, right? I can't show y'all the shooting and stuff like that because, you know, YouTube will block my channel. I mean, you know, they'll demonetize the video, put a strike. I ain't trying to go through all that because I like my channel and I like giving y'all this information. But I'm gonna show y'all a portion of the video and then we're gonna go into that. Now, if you want to see the whole video in its entirety, click the link that will be pinned at the top of the comment section. Go over there, get you a membership, check out that video, and check out other content that I got over there. Check it out. Now look, I know a lot of people believe in their mind and they say, well, damn, that looked like a setup. Because when that person got out of the vehicle, that person looked back, and then all of a sudden, these guys pull up. Well, excuse me, these guys pull up first, and then that person looks back at the car that pulled up. Then the car came around. That car that came around, then next thing you know, them boys jump out and they just sprayed the whole car down, killing Miss Patricia. Now look, it appears that the person that she was in the car with, it looks like a back door. It looked like she set everything up, right? But that's not the case. That was her homie that was giving her a ride from work. Here's what happened, right? According to the reports, they are saying that the guys that killed Miss Patricia was surveilling that car all night long, watching it. Why? Because they understood that their op, the person that they want to kill, drives that car. And so while they was watching the car, they did not see who got into the car. I don't know if they were distracted with their phones or whatever, but when the woman got in the car and went to go pick up Miss Patricia, they followed them. But they thinking to themselves that, hey, this is the guy that we want to kill. Not understanding that he didn't get in the car. He let one of his family members take the car. And they believed in their mind that, hey, look, this is our chance to kill him. So they seen the lady get out of the car and go into the stove, the gas station, go into the stove. Believing in their corrupted, mental defected mind that they op is in the car, they gunned the car up. Now look, how could y'all pull up on the side of the car and not look in the car and not see that right there was a mature woman in the car instead of your op? You see, how did they not see that? They sat there for a minute. Y'all seen the video. How did y'all not know that was not your op in the car? Y'all didn't look over? Y'all just pulled up to the next to the car, then came and jumped out and sprayed the car down. Y'all did not look over at the car. Pathetic. But these are the type of gangsters that we dealing with. They probably didn't. They were so scared. They probably did pull up and was like, there they go, there they go. Don't look, don't look. And then pulled up and just gunned the car down with the woman in it. And I'm talking about, it's lit up. This is a gas station. So even when y'all jumped out of the car, y'all ain't say, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not him. But instead, shot the car up 70 to 80 times. Listen to me, brothers and sisters. This is what we are dealing with. And look, let me tell you something. Like I always say, this type of stuff can happen to any one of us. Especially if we allowing other people to use our cars. Because that's what happened in this situation. The guy that they want to kill been driving that car, and his ops seen him in that car, and they was going to kill him in that car. But just so happened, he didn't get inside the car. You know, when it was parked at the house or whatever, he didn't get inside the car. His auntie or a woman got inside the car, and she drove off, and they thought it was him. This is a hood education going on right here, y'all. Listen, don't let dirtbag, bum, gang banging niggas drive your car. You understand? Do not. I don't care if it's your brother. I don't care if it's your cousin. I don't care if it's your daddy, your uncle, your boyfriend. I don't care who it is. You don't let them drive your car. If you know that somebody trying to kill them and they gang banging, you can't drive my car. Matter of fact, you can't even get in my car. Get away from my car. Because you're not finna have somebody shooting my car up thinking that you winning. We gotta start protecting ourselves. You see? Because if we don't, we can end up just like Miss Patricia. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.